Hello everybody, welcome to this week's book quiz on Haunted Hill. As you have seen, I have gathered a good gaggle of horror hosts from around the world, and they will challenge each other for horror quiz glory, but they're also playing for charity as well. But before we get to them, I'm going to give you a bit of a promo for this book, which I'm sure quite a few of you potentially want to get. So this is, as you see, from WeBelongDead.co.uk. Do a lot of different horror magazines and books. So this one's obviously about Vincent Price, and it's a brand new book from We Belong Dead, team that looks at every aspect of Vincent's life, film and career. It's a large format in full colour throughout, and with a foreword from Victoria Price. So it's currently £25 in the UK, so it's £10 less than it normally is. Ships to the UK, Europe, and USA. But go to www.webelongdead.co.uk to check that book out. It is definitely worth a purchase, and they do sell out rather quickly, their books. So go, go, go! But now we've done the promo. Now it's time to meet our contestants. Here is our first one. Hello.
G'day. How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. It's early here in the morning. What's it like? What time wise are you in the UK?
Well, it's 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock in the evening for me, and I was going to say for you, it's the bright early hours of the morning. For you, it's like 6 o'clock ish.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm David Black, and I'm playing today for. If that'll come up. Thank you, Fireys.
Yeah, I'll put you as a. There you go.
This is an organisation.
So obviously,
that, oh, go on. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. You continue.
Oh, yeah. This is an organisation that raises money for the firefighters. And early this year, before we all ended up in the apocalypse with the lockdowns, half of Australia was burning down. So organisations like this are vital for Australia.
So yeah, definitely go check them out. And you are playing against this man.
Ladies. My lords and ladies, I am thrilled to be here. Lord Blood-Rah here. Hello, Peter. David, hello.
Okay, and what charity?
I am playing for.
What charity are you playing for?
I'm playing for World Central Kitchen. It's wck.org, if you can see that. They provide meals to areas stricken by natural disasters and the first responders. So they provide a lot of good meals and comfort to a lot of people who need them, and it's a very good charity.
Well, it's going to be a lot of people needing that at the moment, I would have thought.
Oh, yes. Absolutely true.
And the last one we have is this man. Hello.
Yes. Hello. How are you? Hopefully you can all hear me. I'm Al Omega of Creature Features, and I'm going to be playing for, let's see if we can get that on there. This camera has an incredible zoom function I can't turn off. Sonoma County Vet Connect Incorporated. My minion on my show is a veteran. He's went to go see the Southeast Asia War Games, as he likes to call it. And we like to help the vets out whenever possible. That's why if you watch my show, I'm always talking about who's a veteran. So ready up for the show.
They definitely need, obviously they need a lot of praise as well. So yes. Well, I'm glad to have you all on board. As you can see, there is only 3 of you. There was supposed to be 4, but we lost one person at the vital last minute. But
no.
It's okay. We've changed things. So
not lost as in mortally lost, I hope. Not lost as in
he did respond to me.
Well, we'll have to check on him later.
He did respond to me.
Maybe you're just not his type.
I don't know. that could very well. It could be the beard.
Buy him a drink first.
I don't know. So to start things off, we got a nice little easy thing for you to work out. Your first round is the price is probably more expensive than it should be, but can you guess it right? So basically, it's the price is right. If you've seen that, so well, it's the price is right, but on budget. So I want you to give me the price of the item that I bring up on the screen. The closest without going over wins the points. There's 5 points per correct answer, and today's items are all from eBay.com because of course they are.
Of course.
Excuse me. And what I want you to do is to give it to me in dollars. Yes, David, I know you're in Australia, so I'm not going to do the conversion rate, but just write down the dollars, and we'll go with that. And yeah, they are all posters. They're all retro posters.
Ooh.
So if you know your knowledge on that, this should be a good one. So your first one is Terra original half sheet movie poster.
All right.
Already?
Okay.
Sounds like dinner with my mom
Okay.
every night.
Okay, well, I've got your wall on the screen now, so you might as well show your answers now.
I said
What do we got?
45.
25,
And 75.
45. What's your
75.
75? Okay,
Wow.
Oh.
here is the price.
Ooh.
So, Lord Blood-Rah is the first on the point board for today. But
And no one
as
is more
always,
shocked
it
than I
does
am.
change very quickly. Okay. Who likes
Oh, wow.
snakes?
I love that movie.
1973. This movie from.
With Dirk Benedict.
So this is an original movie. It is, yeah. I would like to thank you all for obviously coming on, and of course your promo work that's been going on for about a month now for leading up to this. And of course, a few of you done interviews in different places, which has obviously helped. So that's good. So
I'm always happy to help out anything to get
Let's get rid of
Vincent
the snake.
Price's name out there because I have a uncle that was a producer on Broadway and he knew him, so I got to meet him a couple of times. Lovely man.
oh, we got a name dropper on here today. But that's cool. That's still pretty cool though.
Huge hands on that man.
So, oh yeah, imagine you would have, yeah. I'm not, would I say huge hat? I'm not going to go any further with that conversation.
Yes.
Big gloves, big shoes.
So, exactly. So let's see what you had for this one, for your
Everybody at once?
snake one. What's show me your prices?
It worked the first time,
Yep.
so I figured why not?
I went with 80, tried to get a little higher
Yeah, 100.
because I like that movie more.
Okay.
I said 80.
Oh, okay. So 80. Okay.
Ah.
Ah, that's the other one.
All right. Are they all $89.90?
Yeah, I threw you off, didn't it?
Oh.
I seem to
I
be going
thought
in the
I'd throw you
reverse
off.
order.
But there we go. So that's 2 people on the board now. 1 more to go. Well, you know, the good news is, because there's only 3 of you, nobody can come 4th place this week. So, you know,
Okay.
where's the
Oh,
plus
probably.
side? So this is the Son of Blob poster. So it's an original movie poster. A great poster, but is the movie.
Yes, it's the movie that says clean out your freezer more often.
There you go.
Yeah, we got it.
That should be the tagline for it.
Yes.
Okay, we all got our prices
Yes.
because it's
All
going
in our
away
places.
now.
Night, Brian, your
Let's see what you got.
I went cheap this time.
Go ahead,
45.
let's see what you got.
I went higher.
45,
thinking it
20,
might
and
be
90.
rarer.
Yeah, but rare only counts if people liked it.
Well, it was only the one I. It was only I only found that one of it, so you were right in it being rare.
Rare and worthless. Oh well.
I missed by 1 cent.
Yeah, well, good job. There's 2 more to go, folks.
Alrighty.
And it's this one is your next one.
Horrors
of the Black Museum. Original one-sheet movie poster. See, I thought I'd break you in easy with for today's one before we jumped into the hard stuff, the questions. So it is going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's gone. Goodbye. Show me your answers, folks. What do we have?
Absolute blind stab.
80.
We have 20, 50, 80. Oh, okay. Wow.
I like that movie better. Ah!
Oh! Wow.
Ah!
Oh,
Wow.
Somebody knows their posters.
Not me.
There is one last
Obviously
one.
not me.
And here is
I'm
your
a
last
pop
one for this
fan.
round.
Yes. Yes.
So this is the original poster. So 1958. So
Original.
probably a bit higher than the other one. Yeah, the original one. Which I believe is also known as the Trollenberg Terror.
Absolutely.
I'm correct on this one.
Glad to know somebody else finally got that title.
Let's go. What's that? What, the Trollenberg Terror?
Yeah, so that's what they used to call me, but now it's like, we're going to forget that. It was a bad joke.
Okay, so what have we got then, folks? Show me
I
your
was big.
answers.
150, man.
Yeah, I went a little bigger than
150. Oh, well, the closest.
Ah!
Oh!
An
Jeez!
excessive amount for this poster.
Wow.
I'm not buying it.
Knocked me over with a feather.
That's a crazy amount for a piece of paper, really, isn't it? But there we go.
Try a $100 bill.
Yeah.
Collecting is a
So,
form of madness, absolutely.
Yes.
oh yeah, definitely, yeah. So, on to your next round,
Yes.
which is
Oh.
self-explanatory. It's true or false. So 5 points per correct answer. All you need to do is just write down true or false on your relevant pads. So your first question for this one is, Alfred Hitchcock wrote the screenplay for The Birds. Alfred Hitchcock wrote the screenplay for The Birds. True or false? You've got some supporters in tonight, folks. You've got a few people cheering you on
Oh, all right.
in the chat. I think maybe you should be able to see it. You on your side of your boards. So
As long as you can't see them throwing
But of course,
vegetables at the screen.
not this time. We haven't quite hit 3D propellant type items on the board.
3D
yet,
propellant items. Okay.
True or false? Then? Yes.
I'm going to go
True
with
or false?
false because I have no
What we
clue.
got?
I went false.
False, and true. Well,
Somebody's got to win.
2 of you got it correct.
Ah!
Oh,
David
I'm
Black
the-
and the guy that didn't show up. They're the ones who got it right.
no, I turned up.
Yeah. Yeah. It was actually written by Evan Hunter. There you go. So, as we mentioned Vincent Price earlier, and as Al mentioned earlier, Al, did you mention Vincent Price?
I did. We got to see him, amongst other things, doing his live performance of one-man show of Oscar Wilde, who, of course, was a poet and wise ass who went to prison for being gay. And I can get into the story here. The show was just, him, a chair, a table, and the bottle of absinthe that he was known for drinking. And so at one point in the show, Vincent Price stops and goes, "You know, you're supposed to think this is absinthe. I'm supposed to think it's white wine. It looks like we've both been fooled." Somebody put water in his decanter, and at this stage in his career, he wasn't working sober. So the whole thing shut down. So the guy with the mouse ears came out with his bottle of wine. There you go. So he could have a little drinky there while he was working. Wonderful man. At this stage in his career, he could do anything and not get it wrong. So
yeah. He gets a lifetime pass no matter what.
Yeah.
He's Vincent Price.
Yeah. And we went backstage.
I mentioned Vincent. Oh, it's like Karen. You've got. I thought you finished the story, but Karen.
I did, but I was going to say we went backstage and I was a little kid at the time, and he went to shake my hand, and what I remember is that hand, that huge hand, just coming down forever to get to me to shake hands with me, left an impression on me.
I didn't hit you.
I bet it did.
What was the question?
Who talks too much in the show?
I haven't got the question.
Oh, you didn't ask it.
I haven't got the question.
I thought I forgot it. Sorry, go ahead.
There was a reason I asked about Vincent Price, because in 1965, Vincent Price wrote a cookbook. True or false? Did he write a cookbook?
Okay.
And then, in regards to CI Studios, who's watching, the current winner is Al, but things can always change. They always do. Can't tell you the scores, I'm afraid, because that's what they want to know, but we can't tell them that. So, let's see your answers. False.
I say
we have
false.
A false. We have true.
False.
Yes, it was true. Do you recall what
I know he did in the 70s.
You don't get any points for it. You don't get any points for knowing what the title of the book is, but do you know what it was called?
Something like Sumptuous Meals with Vincent Price or something like that. I can't remember.
How to cook up a store.
A Treasury of Great Recipes.
Or that one. Yes, that's that was it. Yeah. Yes.
The one you said was the alternative title. The publisher didn't agree to that one, so they changed it, obviously.
Oh, that's
so,
okay. I had that rejected.
The 1981 film The Entity won an Oscar.
Why?
Did The Entity win an Oscar?
Did it? Oh.
Ooh.
True or false? So, everybody is watching at home. Obviously, these people that are on your screen right now are all horror hosts. So, I set today's quiz up to be everything under 1990. So, we're gonna hit some various different decades we might have not hit before. So, be interested to see what comes up. So, what have we got? What's our answers? True or false? We have a true.
False.
No
false,
idea, but I went with true.
I remember seeing it. It was hideous.
Okay. It's not a family-friendly film, put it that way.
No.
It's actually false. It never won an Oscar.
Why not?
Okay.
It was bad.
I don't know.
I thought maybe for effects or something, makeup, I don't know.
I think it's probably won effects awards at maybe like Starburst and other film festivals like that, probably, but no, not an Oscar. So here's one for you guys. Ben Chapman was the gill man for all of the land scenes in The Creature from the Black Lagoon. All of them. So all three of the Creature from the Black Lagoon movies. Was Ben Chapman the gill man doing the land scenes? True.
For all three of the movies. All three.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
You do me some music. You're very quiet.
You should insert the torture theme in here.
What's our answers? Do we have a false? Do we have a true? Reveal your answers.
I have a false.
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 True, false, and false. Well, it was indeed False. He only did the land scenes for the first creature from the Black Lagoon. Does anybody know who was the creature for the other ones? Again, no extra points.
In Creature Walks Among Us, it was something McGowan, who was the star of Creation of the Humanoids.
Yeah,
right?
Don McGowan.
Right, McGowan?
In the creature. Yeah.
Okay.
Don Hennessy was the Gill Man in Revenge of the Creature, and Rico Browning played the Gill Man for the water scenes in all three of the Creature from the Black Lagoon movies. But all those people were actually uncredited, which you kind of think, why? Because there's like a pinnacle part of the film. If the character's not there, then yeah.
Right.
But there we go. So I think, yep, you're on your last one for this one. So John Carradine stars in the 1967 film Blood of Ghastly Horror, which probably has many different titles. Fiend with the Electronic Brain, I think, is one of them. So John Carradine stars in the 1967 film Blood of Ghastly Horror. CI Studios. You'll get a chance to know the score soon. Don't worry. they're asking what are the scores? So what do we have? True or false? Reveal your answers, please.
I think it's
false. Dave, you're just down there always being the contrarian, man.
We have.
I'm also
losing. He may be contrary, but this time. I was going to say he may be contrary, but this time he was actually correct. He played the role of Dr. Howard Varner.
Good one.
John Carradine is not David. David doesn't play.
Well done.
So now we're going to put you to the test, because I take it you're all watching on a computer screen, hopefully.
Yes.
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 Because yes, good. Because obviously this round would be a bit hard to do if you was doing on a mobile, because your next round is something is not quite right. So in this round, I will bring up one major picture. There'll be 3 frames in it. One of them is not from that movie. So 3 frames are from one movie. One is the incorrect one. I need you to locate which one is the incorrect frame. So put A, B, C, or D, depending on what you believe it to be.
It's 2020 in a nutshell, isn't it? Something's not quite right.
Pretty much, yeah. It's almost like I've copied some of these from somewhere.
I don't see the killer wasps.
No, sorry. Okay, do we have our answers, people?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes, Pinky.
Let's see your answers. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's see your answers.
I went with A.
What do we have?
We have C.
Full spread.
A, C, and D. Okay. Does anybody know what the films are that's on the screen?
One is Horror Hotel, I believe.
No.
No? Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, it is. Oh.
Yes. A, B, and C are Horror Hotel, a.k.a. City of the Dead. And the other one, D, which I believe, David, you had D, didn't you? I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did.
Well, the framing on the last one was totally different.
Yeah. It is Black Sunday, Revenge of the Vampire. Also, so of course David got it.
Yes.
Of course.
So here is your next one. Oh, sorry, CI Studios. Actually, he was quoting you, David, when he said, "Why not?"
Why not?
When he was all about the scores. So there we go. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that picture. Let's see what we have. What do we have? A, B, C, or D? What is your answer this time? We have a B. We have a C. We have a C. Okay. C is the correct answer. It is indeed that. And the films on the screen are, for A, B, and D, it's Kaltiki the Immortal Monster. And does anybody know what C was?
Monster of Piedras Blancas.
There you go. I thought I'd throw it in and see if everybody actually gets it. But yeah, well done. So here's your next one.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, we've gone into colour now. We found colour.
Oh, this is a bit tricky, isn't it?
Do you want me to put an easier one up? Okay, you've got 5 seconds left and it will be disappearing. And it's gone. What do we have? A, B, C, or D?
I went D.
I went with C.
We have C, D, C, 2 C's, 2 C's, and a D. Correct answer was C. C is the correct answer.
You know,
down there is Chuck Connors.
Yes, I was good at that. I thought
the other ones are the text.
Oh well. What I get for overthinking this.
So, yeah, that's generally what tends to happen. People overthink it and then they go, "Oh, I should have went with gut instinct." Oh, there we go.
Alrighty then.
Obviously, we are in the 80s now.
With the fly.
Yes. It is the fly. I know what you're doing here. I've researched you.
Me? I've done nothing. I've done nothing of the sort. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's right.
I'm as innocent as nobody.
What's the magic word, Daddy?
Please? No, having flashbacks. What? So, A, B, C, or D?
I went with B. Ha!
B, and D. Well, you thought you might have caught me out, but you didn't, because the correct answer was D. A, B, and C are from The Fly 2. D is from The Fly. There you go. Okay, last one for this round, and you're heading to the 40s this time.
Oh no! Wait a minute now. Oh lordy. Yes.
Oh no! No.
Oh wow. Okay.
Are you experiencing a technical problem?
Inside my own head, yes. Okay.
Okay. We should get rid of that. You've had plenty of time on that one. Let's see what you had. A, B, C, or D? What do we have, gents?
We all like D.
You all like the D. You all like the D, and you're all, in fact, incorrect. The correct answer is C. C is the correct answer.
Okay.
It's the face at the window. The rest are from Crimes at the Dark House.
Yes. Okay.
Well, thank you, gents, for saving my pen ink. That was very kind of you. Saving me writing down some points. I don't think that was really why you were doing it, but there we go. So, general scary knowledge. Now you have no choice. You have to either know it or you don't. And after this round, you get to do a bit of promo stuff. So I hope you've got your stuff ready. So, general scary knowledge. Exactly as it sounds, a series of questions will be asked, and you have to write your answer down. 5 points per correct answer, 10 questions. So, let's get started. What or who was kept in the cabinet of Dr. Caligari? What or who was kept in the cabinet of Dr. Caligari? Okay. Well, go. Let's see your answers then. You seem to be quite acting fast. You blanked. Oh, medicine. Okay, and you had a blank.
I had a blank.
It was
another movie, of course.
Oh, technically it's a Sleepwalker, but yeah.
Caesar.
Cesare. Yeah. Lord Blood-Rah. Yeah. Next one is who played Dr. X in the film of the same name in 1932? Who played Dr. X in the film of the same name in 1932?
Oh, God.
Put you all to the test. Are you ready, David? You look like you're ready.
No, because I didn't know. So
okay. How are you? No. Okay. Do you want to write at least a name down? Ish. No.
No. I'll give it a miss. I really can't think.
Yeah, I have no idea either.
No,
bad, Dave.
Okay.
Take a shot.
In that case, then I'll come to Lord Blood-Rah then.
Lionel Atwill. Lionel Atwill.
And David, what do you have? What was your guess in the end? It's a good guess, but it was not. It was not. No. Yes, Lord Blood-Rah was correct. Has any of you, obviously some of these films I've been mentioning, I imagine some of you have obviously shown them on your various shows along the way?
Not that one, unfortunately, because it's not public domain. I really wish it was, but it's a wonderful film, but I haven't shown that one. I've shown one of their predecessor films because that was done with FIREYS as well. So I showed a film that was made, I believe, a year before that called The Vampire Bat with Lionel Atwill and FIREYS. That's one of my favorites too, with Dwight Frye as well.
Ah, Dwight Frye.
Yeah, you gotta love Dwight Frye.
He worked hard for his role.
Okay. What was the title of the short story on which The Thing, 1951, was based? The Thing from Another World. What was the title of the short story on which it is based?
Yeah, I'm going to be terrible at this session. I'm going to lose big time.
Don't worry. There's a couple of rounds coming up here that makes a big difference. Okay. Lord Blood-Rah, are you being paid by CI Studios? Have you paid them money, because they seem to be counting your name quite a lot?
I don't think I know who CI Studios is, but if they're cheering me on, hey, right on. I don't know. CI Studios, I have no idea.
So, do anybody know what the title of it was? Title of the thing, the short story? Reveal your answers, please.
Who goes there?
Who goes there? Who goes there? Is that it? Just Lord Blood-Rah?
Yeah, just him.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll move on then. So, you should all get this.
Was I right?
What was the name of
Wait, was I right?
Yeah, was he right?
Yeah, you're correct, yeah.
Oh, I was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't entirely sure, okay.
You don't want to know whether it's right or not, just move on. So, what was the name of the gimmick used in House on Haunted Hill, which enabled a skeleton to fly out of the screen at an audience? So obviously in the cinema. So what was the name of the gimmick used in House on Haunted Hill?
The name of it?
Had a gimmick. The gimmick had a name.
Oh, I know what it was. I just don't know what the name was.
Not the skeleton. All right.
His name was Bruce.
No, I don't want the name of the skeleton.
Which unfortunately usually got shot by kids with pea shooters.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Fishing pole. Well, that's the honest answer, David.
Fishing pole.
Well, that's how we make skulls and stuff,
okay.
right?
Yeah. So what do we else have, gents? Owl and Blood-Rah. What do we have?
It's a zip line, but I'm going to call it Scarorama. That's what I'm going to say. But I think I know somebody else is right.
That's a
Emergo with an exclamation point.
Yes.
You got to add the exclamation point.
Yes.
Emergo.
Yeah. No, Blood-Rah is correct. Yes. Of course. With all his classic gimmicks that he had throughout time. So, in the fog, what was the name of the ghost ship? In the fog, what was the name of the ghost ship?
And that's local up here too, so I'm right out by Bodega.
Oh, you better get it right then.
No. Spending too much time looking at Adrienne Barbeau. Gorgeous woman.
Oh yeah, well, fair enough. Are we okay? We all good?
I got a name.
Okay, you got a name? Okay, reveal your answer, please.
The Pilgrim.
The Pilgrim. Is that? Have you got USS Lollipop?
Yes, and I'm standing by it.
Oh, okay.
What's the armament on the lollipop? How many crew?
How many crew on the lollipop? Just one little blonde girl.
It is just one. Runs the whole ship. Wow, she must be high.
Oh,
high
Shirley
paid
Temple, man,
doing
she
all
was diverse.
I thought you were going with Next Generation.
USS Lollipop, the Next Generation?
No, Star Trek Next Generation. One of the ships they called was the USS Lollipop.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, more bizarre. Completely wrong. Just because I know geek stuff doesn't mean I'm right in any way.
The correct answer was the Elizabeth Dane. Sorry, it was not USS Lollipop. I'm sure that'd be a name used in the film somewhere along the line there.
Yes, it'll be the third sequel.
You should all get this, I would have thought. Maybe. We'll see. Which river was home to the creature from the Black Lagoon? Which river was home to the creature from the Black Lagoon?
I always loved that.
Okay. Reveal your answers, please.
Reveal yourself.
What you have.
The Amazon, where I get my underwear.
The Nile.
Yes, David Black is in denial.
David, it was not the Nile, it was the Amazon.
That would have been the proposed mummy creature crossover, would have been taking place in the Nile.
That would have been cool.
I would love that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Exactly
I like that one.
There's the next film
the one that's going to be made next year. It'll be in the Nile with a mummy.
Okay. Yeah. The mummy's denial.
The mummy's denial.
Oh, look.
Name the film that Charlton Heston repeatedly watches in the Omega Man. So in the Omega Man, Charlton Heston is repeatedly watching a film.
Once dated somebody from that.
Mm-hmm. Well, CI Studios says, it's me, David. If that helps. Does it help anybody? It's me? No?
It's a good movie.
We have Planet of the Apes. I love that movie.
Oh, good. It was
a lovely movie.
Woodstock.
I remember the scene now.
Yeah, he's in the theater by himself, mouthing the words. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I remember it.
Yeah.
That would have been weird if he had been watching Planet of the Apes in a post-apocalyptic movie.
Wouldn't it? That would have been a whole other level of reality.
Well, at least it didn't write Soylent Green. It had.
I was going to say, David. Unfortunately, David, you don't get points just for saying that Charlton Heston was in Planet of the Apes. I'm sorry, that's not how this game works, I'm afraid. So, Robert Quarry played the part of an American vampire in 2 films made in the early 70s. What was his name? So I want the name of the vampire. So Robert Quarry played the part of an American vampire in 2 films made in the early 70s. What was his name? This is going to come up with some strange answers. Perhaps. Nope. Okay.
I have no idea, so I'm going to stab with take a stab with Count Dracula.
Count
Dracula, Count Yorga. It was indeed Count Yorga.
I was just watching that the other day.
Yorga.
Good film.
Good film.
Got 2 more for this round. The next one is in the Mask of the Red Death. What is Hazel's Court's character's pet? So in the Mask of the Red Death, what is Hazel Court's character's pet?
I don't think I understand the question.
What was his pet?
Basically,
Hazel Court's
yeah,
pet.
basically that's exactly what. Basically, Hazel Court has a pet. So what is it?
I remember there was a pet. I know the movie. I've read it recently, but I don't remember a pet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to blank on that.
What do you have out? No,
I have nothing.
Don't want to take a guess. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
A murder hornet.
What?
A murder hornet.
A murder hornet. Yeah.
Murder hornet. There we go. I don't remember a raven in it.
You two, David Black and Lord Blood-Rah are reasonably close because it was a bird, but it was in fact a falcon.
Oh,
I guess there was a scene with a falcon. Okay, the early on.
Close. So close.
Yeah. Okay, last one for this one. What finally killed off the alien invaders in War of the Worlds? What finally killed off the alien invaders in War of the Worlds?
COVID-19.
It started it all. Started all in 1950.
Well, yeah, there we go. Because I was, they're sort of vague about it. Was it germs or was it a virus? I have both there.
I said virus, bacteria, some kind of disease organism.
Yeah, disease.
Yeah, that's.
No, they do say bacteria.
I don't remember the autopsy. The alien autopsy came years later.
I was going to say that I will take various answers for this because, as you all correctly pointed out, they don't really sort of say what it is. It's kind of loosely mentioned it might be a bacteria or a virus. So you're all correct. So there you go. So while I'm adding up all of the points leading up to this point, it's now time for you to become promo people. So we're going to go to David first. Here you go, David. Promote yourself.
Well, I mainly make a lot of short films, and they've shown on both my fellow horror host shows in the past, and I hope they'll be showing more in the future. I do put them all up on YouTube, though, so maybe I'll get you my YouTube link later. But yeah, nothing in particular to promote. I basically come up with a new short film every month or so.
Okay. Is there anywhere people can follow you, like social media, if they want to stalk you?
Not really. I consider social media a house of cards. You can put everything into it and lose it overnight. So I've got a Twitter with 20,000 followers, but 5 minutes after promoting it here, you could lose your Twitter. It's just easier. Put stuff up on YouTube. If I lose the YouTube channel, which you can do, I'm putting up my films everywhere I can and getting them seen everywhere I can. So it's just a case of look out for films made by me.
Do you have a Vimeo channel? Because that's usually a place where people tend to put stuff nowadays.
Oh, yeah. Currently, YouTube. I'll have to get you the link for it later. But, yeah, you can catch
everybody give you their link there. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I put it all up on YouTube, but it's going up on, my stuff's going up on lots of different VOD sites. It's also shown in cinemas in the USA, like Roxy 14 quite often show a short before the main feature, and Film Scene in Iowa. another one in England, in the UK. And I've had a few drive-ins say, look, we'd like to show you stuff. So I can't say which ones yet because I haven't shown it.
Well, I was going to say, everybody can give me their links later on. And of course, I'll add it into the description box later on, your YouTube channels, etc. Now it's your turn, Lord Blood-Rah.
Well, my lords and ladies, I am Lord Blood-Rah, host of Lord Blood-Rah's Nerve-Wracking Theater, on which I present the best, worst, and wildest horror and science fiction films ever made. I'm currently wrapping up my 10th season of the show, and you can go to LordBlood-Rah.com. That's LordBloodRah.com to find where you can watch it. It's broadcast kind of all over the country. I'm on quite a few Roku channels. I'm on OSI 74, ZPTV, various other online platforms. You can catch it pretty much anywhere and on broadcast TV in a few selected areas. Yeah, LordBloodRah.com. I have a few episodes on YouTube that you can check out. I'm also the chief organizer of Creatures Con, which is the San Francisco Bay Area's classic horror convention. It's coming up next year. We had to cancel this year's event, but it's coming up next year, Sunday, August 8th at the Crown Plaza in Concord, California. And it's going to be a celebration of 90 years of the Universal Monsters. And you can go to creaturescon.com to get more information on that.
Cool. Well, you chuck me your links later on. Like I mentioned, David, I will add those into the box down below. So, lastly, it's Al. Hello, Al.
Hello.
It's time to promote yourself.
I'm all over the map here. I'm on stations across the country. I've been on network TV. I'm on Ultra Toxic TV and Other Worlds TV, a couple of Roku channels, and a few more after that. I have a new Roku channel coming out, which isn't ready yet, but very shortly. And of course, you can see me on YouTube and Vimeo. YouTube, you can see me under the original Creature Features, Vimeo's Creature Features. And of course, if you go to Facebook, you can see me on Facebook at the original Creature Features, where you can see my shows, or you can see all the links to my other Omega Facebook pages where you can chat with me anytime. And I always love to hear from the fans. So
cool.
And of course, we have the website. Of course, we have our website as well, thecreaturefeatureshow.com. There we go.
Well, as I mentioned to the other two, just send all that over later on, and I will add it into the description box. And then, yeah, hopefully people will come all your ways. So, good promo work there, everybody. Well done. So, we are going to.
Oh Lord!
I hope you're good at drawing because it's quick draw. So normally in this round, at this time you'll be split into two teams of two. Obviously, there's only 3 of you. So for today, we are going to do something slightly different. We will have one of you will be doing the drawing, and then 2 of you have got to try and work out what that person has drawn. So you can just shout it out if you want. So. Based on points, we are going to go with.
I like the Feds.
David, you are going to be.
I appreciate a good Feds.
I wasn't sure which team to go with, so I brought both.
Yeah.
Yes.
David, you will be our first drawer for today. So I need Al and Lord Blood-Rah to close their eyes, look away from the screen, do something. I don't know. Do whatever you want. But David. This is yours. Let me know when you've seen it.
Hang on. What am I looking for? What am I looking for?
Should be a banner on the bottom of the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Should be a banner on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got 30 seconds to draw something for the 2 gentlemen. Okay, folks. He's now taken. It's now gone. You can add a screen if you want to. Okay. So. Oh, you don't want the whole 30 seconds? Right, okay, Al and Lord Blood-Rah, you can just shout out whoever gets
Black Cat?
You get the point.
The Black Cat?
Cat people?
Kitty Cat?
Yes.
Goodbye, Kitty?
That's right, Al got it. Al got the point on that one. It was indeed cat people.
Cat people.
Okay. It was. Okay.
It was
This
cat
time,
people.
we are now going over.
It's only because of his great artwork.
We're going over to. Yeah, I've seen some incredible artwork on this show. So.
Oh dear.
Al, it's your turn. It's your turn to do some drawing this time. So, David and Lord Blood-Rah, close your eyes, please. Look away from the screen. Okay, Al, this is yours.
Oh, come on. Really?
To be honest, yeah. To be honest, I was
completely random. I'm sure.
Oh, you got me curious.
Actually, it was actually random.
Yeah, sure.
Oh dear.
Can we look?
Yes, they can look now.
Yeah, you can look now. Al's currently got a couple more seconds. He wants to finish off his artwork,
which is incredibly bad.
And Al, that's it. I'm afraid your time is up.
Okay.
So show David and Lord your artwork. So, gentlemen, if you know what the answer is, shout it out. Whoever gets it gets the points.
The Cyclops.
Yeah. Or the man from Planet X.
Do you want that? No. Stick. Both of you stick with Cyclops.
Cyclops. Not the Outer Limits.
10 seconds to go. Don't forget
Cyclops,
no points awarded.
The one-eyed purple people eater.
It looks a bit phallic.
That's it, I'm afraid. Al, they didn't get your drawing. Do you want to tell everybody?
They were close, though.
Yeah, they were close. Yeah, they didn't get the correct answer. Do you want to tell them why you were laughing?
Well, something you don't even know. My lovely wife is actually a doctor.
Oh, doctor!
Oh!
Okay.
So close. And of course, me with one eye and Cyclops.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dr. Cyclops.
Yes, so close. So very close. You really give it to
that's what we were laughing at. And despite everything, it was actually done at random.
So yeah, we believe that.
So. Okay. Well,
even Dave choked on that one.
It's now your chance.
That's my chance.
Lord Blood-Rah, it's now your chance to show the world your artistic wills. So, David and Al, can you look away from the screen, please? And Lord, this is your film.
Oh, alrighty then.
Okay, so you have 30 seconds once it's gone from, and your time begins now. Gentlemen, you can now look at the screen. Lord Blood-Rah will now draw you his masterpiece, which will be going into Tate Modern sometime soon. Maybe.
I thought it was supposed to be drawing Blood-Rah, and I thought that was like the best drawing ever. So it's just like him.
You can do that as well if you want. Just extra points.
It's like a power's dimming on his end.
Oh, it's got a few more seconds. And Lord Blood-Rah, your time is up. Show us your masterpiece.
Okay.
So, gentlemen.
The alligator people?
Yeah!
Yeah, there you go.
Well done,
classic movie.
Well done, Al.
Thank you.
The famous
well, you get
alligator.
You get one more chance each to explore your artistic avenues amongst yourselves.
God.
So, this is the last time. So, David, it's now time for you to show us your artistic wills again. So, I need Lord and Al to look away from the screen, please. And David, this is your film.
Aha.
Okay. Okay, so you've got 30 seconds to draw whatever you fancy. Gentlemen, you can now look at the screen if you want to. while David's doing his drawing. And you didn't even have
yes.
time. Okay.
Yeah. Very good drawing too.
Go on, Ed.
The Screaming Skull.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done, David. That was
I used to be a
perfect.
cartoonist.
That was perfect.
I was the editorial cartoonist for a newspaper called The Truth, which was a big national publication. Of course, I could draw better back then. It was like 89, 90.
You also had more time, so.
Yeah. So, then again, we worked to deadlines. Used to get in at 4 a.m. with 6 sketches, and the editor would choose one, and then you had about 3 hours to draw it up and use the duo shade board to get all your shades in and paint it all up.
Wow.
And then the paper went out across Australia.
Cool.
Wow.
About 1.5 million readership.
Wow. Amazing. That I knew that there was some kind of professional skill behind that drawing, because it communicated the idea perfectly.
Oh, I wish there was. If I was drawing this badly back then, I'd never would have got a job.
Okay, Al, we're coming to you now.
Oh dear.
It's now time. It's now time for you to draw some beautiful, beautiful art. Obviously, you've now got to beat David's masterpiece now, so no pressure. So, David and Lord Blood-Rah, please look away from the screen. Ow, this is your film.
Oh man, so many things I could do with that.
Exactly.
There we go, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, can we look? Oh.
Well, you've got a few more seconds. You want to put major things? No, it's too late now.
No,
Too late.
no.
Too late. Okay, Lord Blood-Rah and David, show us. Oh well, show us your picture, should I say?
Yes, show us your pictures.
Yes. We've changed the round halfway through.
There we go. This way. There we go.
Attack of the Crab Monsters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'd go with that, although I'd never heard of the film. Would that be cheating if I just say what he said?
Yeah.
Early Roger Corman, very fun film.
Oh yeah, we did that movie.
Now I've got a film I'm going to watch.
Psychic Crab Monsters. Who else but Roger Corman?
Made of mercury.
Okay, Lord Blood-Rah, it is now your chance.
Oh Lord.
Your final chance to do some drawing. So,
Ready?
David and Al, look away from the screen, please.
Okay.
And Lord Blood-Rah, this is yours.
Ooh boy. Already.
Okay. Your time begins now. David and Al, you can now look at the screen.
Oh my God, it's hideous. No, just kidding. Cue disgusting noises. There we go. See if we can throw his artistic skill.
If I had artistic skill, it would have been thrown.
Okay, cool. We're successful.
Okay, it's now time to show us your masterpiece.
I have no confidence in this whatsoever.
Potato in the box?
Can
I? No, sorry.
Potato in a grave.
No, you can't talk. No
A
talking.
corpse box.
15 seconds to go.
Let's see. My career after this?
What are you saying about my show?
I don't know.
The grave robbers. The potato robbers.
No, that's it. No, that's it, I'm afraid. Not Blood-Rah, would you like to reveal your masterpiece.
The oblong
Box. Okay.
box. You had box.
And box.
I was just going to
Technically,
draw
that's
a
an
coffin,
oblong.
and I thought, no, that's the coffin. So
It's not the coffin that carries you off. It's
Yes.
the coffin they carry you off in.
absolutely. Oh, that was horrible.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'll be better next time.
No, I was horrible. That was a terrible drawing. I don't blame anyone for not getting it.
I thought it was a potato on a frying pan.
The fried potato.
I hope you're all going to put your masterpieces on your fridge for your various family members to see.
Oh no!
Oh hell, I'm going to put this on my show next week.
I erased it very quickly.
Okay, so at this precise moment in time, if anybody's interested, Lord Blood-Rah is leading the pack, just a little bit behind, and David Black, you are only slightly behind Al. So
rubbish!
all to play for in the last.
I can't be just behind Al. I must be like a million miles behind.
Oh no! So next one is it's you. So I'm going to put up again a massive picture. There will be there's 4 pictures, 4 little squares. I remove 1 square every 15 seconds. So for every square that gets removed, you will lose 15 points from what's available. So it's 60 points and you can get it straight away. Every 15 seconds it goes, 15 points will be deducted from that amount. So potentially you could either get 60 or 15 points per picture. So
and then what? We just shout out our names and you call on us, or?
Yeah, that's all you do. Just need you to shout out your name and shout out the answers. So, okay, do you want to? Let's all practice. Go on, let's all practice saying our names.
Blood-Rah! Blood-Rah! Blood-Rah!
David, you're not playing. There you go.
You sound bewildered by your own name, David.
I know, I always play characters and you guys got the cool names and I'm just like, David. Can I call that something else?
Okay.
You can call yourself the Count for this round.
This is your first
David
one.
will do.
Okay.
So you can get 60 points if you guess this from the first little square.
I think it's Peter Cushing, but I have no idea who it is.
Oh,
I mean, what movie it is?
And I was going to say Peter Cushing.
I said Peter Cushing, yes.
I know, but I said Blood-Rah.
I was going to say out. Unfortunately, Lord Blood-Rah gets the points because he did shout his name out.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I know. Tough.
Technical work.
It's a tough old world in this game. There you go. There he is. There's
the man.
All his glory.
Yes.
So, okay. We'll get rid of him. We'll bring up this person. Well, I think you can identify it's a lady.
Maybe.
I can't even see the pictures that are coming up. Where are they coming up? I'm not seeing
Have you not seen them?
No.
Hang on, I'll make it disappear and it should come up. There you go. Try now. Can you see now?
Where am I supposed to be looking?
Right in the center?
Oh, there's nothing in the center.
Yep. Is it not?
No, nothing there.
You should have a white square, a red square, and a person that you can't see. So I'll give you one more try, but I'm going to get rid of it. No, you can't see it. Okay, well, we're going to get rid of that one anyway. So, because we're going to this one. So for 45 points.
Oh, which person are we supposed to identify?
See now, David?
No, I can't see anything.
The lady.
I can only...
What can you see, David?
There are no squares coming up for me.
Ah.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
No, I can't see anything.
Okay.
Anywhere.
Can I just, for point of pride, say event figures?
Yeah, you can.
Cool. Sorry.
Well, there you go then.
Not coming up. That's strange for you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's strange. Is it coming up for you, Al?
Yeah.
You can see it, can't you?
No problem.
Maybe it didn't make it all the way to Australia.
Ah,
Yeah, maybe it's still
Dr.
traveling.
Sardonicus. Mr. Sardonicus. Yes, I think that's what that is.
Yes, but I
You see it, David?
actor.
No, there's nothing coming up.
Oh. Should I go?
Should
I say my guess?
It's either Al or Lord.
Lon Chaney.
You're gonna whoever wants to get it, you have to name me the actor.
Lon Chaney.
Yeah.
Oh, Lon Chaney. Okay, fine.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this, David. I'm not entirely sure why it's not coming up on your end. It's very strange. I've never had that before.
I've just got the 4 squares with the 4 of us in it. There's nothing else coming up.
That's very odd.
How bizarre. Well, I guess you can have fun just seeing everybody else get extra points, I suppose.
Yeah.
Which isn't much fun, but...
Blood-Rah.
Who's this?
Blood-Rah. Boris Karloff.
Yes.
Really?
No.
No. Oh.
Yep.
I was going to say.
No, it's not Boris Karloff. Okay. Or 45.
Michael Koff.
There you go.
Yep, yes. Michael Goff.
And there should be the last one, so David can relax in a minute. He's got some points to catch up on, unfortunately.
No, nothing I can do about.
Your last one.
Ah, crud. I can't think of her name.
So,
yeah.
Right. Well,
she has a sister who's almost identical.
I change it over to. Okay, so for 45.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel you.
Blood-Rah. Carol Olmart?
Yep.
No.
Damn, you're good.
Okay.
All right.
I said no. I said no.
Oh, you said no. Oh,
no. Oh.
I said no.
No. I know who that is, and I cannot think of her name.
I got Bupkis.
Well, this is for 30 points. You got another 10 seconds, and then we will be going to the last one.
What is her name?
And I don't know if this square is going to help or not, but
no.
Here she is in all her glory.
Oh, who is that? She was in The Raven. She was in so many of the Edgar Allan Poe, Roger Corman films, and her name is what is her name?
Mariah. I call the wind.
Okay, that's it. That round is over, folks. That was Hazel Court.
Of course it was. Of course it was.
Okay.
Total brain death. Oh well.
So David,
Yes.
I'm sorry you couldn't see what was going on there. I'm not quite sure what was happening there, but hopefully you can see the next round because you need to unscramble stuff. Your next round is Scrambled Brains.
So David, you play the next round by yourself.
Basically, it's an anagram.
I can't see anything coming up on the screen again.
Oh gosh!
Oh no!
What have you?
It's just the 4 of us in big squares.
Okay, David. What I'll do for you? If you go to the private chat, I will write in the private chat the letters that they can see on the screen, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay, I can see the private chat.
To those who.
Oh gosh, it's gonna be like this.
Okay, so those who can see the screen, that's your thing, and I'm gonna write the letters in the screen in there for you now, David. So it's obviously a film. And David, that is your letters to unscramble.
Aha.
Unfortunately, I couldn't do that with the pictures, obviously.
So I got to unscramble that and make a name of a film.
Yep, unscramble them, make a title of a film. Just because they're in separate words or whatever, it doesn't necessarily mean it's separate words as the film most of the time.
Bummer.
Okay, a few more seconds and I will be getting rid of that one.
Hi.
Okay, he's going away. What have we got? Reveal your answers, please.
Nothing.
Do we have
I
anything?
think it's that old
Nothing?
Cockney horror film, Pot on Me Pig. Is that not right?
That famous one. Yes, I remember.
The famous Cockney horror film. Pot on Me Pig. I had nothing. I have no idea.
It was
Peeping Tom.
the 1960s. Peeping Tom.
Oh.
What was it again?
Peeping Tom.
Peeping Tom.
Peeping Tom. Okay. Well, for those who can see the screen, this is yours. And for David, I've just sent it over to you.
Okay.
I hope David can see the next round, because the next round he does actually need to see what's on the screen. It's going to be very hard, guys.
I can see what you've typed and it's not helping me at all.
And it's going to go in 5 more seconds. So it's gone. What do we have, gentlemen, if anything?
Nothing.
Confusion.
Kill Baby Kill?
Kill Baby Kill. It was indeed.
Ah.
Kill Baby Kill.
Ah.
There you go. Okay. You've got 3 more to do. And that is for you, gents, who can see the screen. And David, this is for you.
That's the title, isn't it? DNA Raker? I think that's it.
Yeah, DNA Raker. It's a lost Roger Corman.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I always like this round because everybody goes really, really quiet on it.
Oh,
It becomes really serious.
Full brain power and it's getting me nowhere, man.
yeah. Yeah, no, these are brain breakers.
Okay, well, that one's going to go, I'm afraid. We're going to get rid of that one. So, do we have anything? Anybody?
No.
Arc and...
Not as far as Reed. Reed.
Oh,
Near Dark.
Dark. Of
It's-
course. Of
it's
course.
Dark.
Of course. Of course.
1987.
Right.
Okay. 2 left, and then that will be it for this round. Here is yours, gentlemen who can see the screen.
Again,
And David,
Reheat
this is
Chi.
you.
I remember that movie.
Yeah.
Reheat Chi. It was
That was a
going to
sequel.
be She Reheat, but I thought I better change that. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Oh,
Mr. Carter, sir.
I don't think it's right, but I had a sudden brain flash.
It's gone.
Okay.
Okay, what have we got?
I got She-Ra
Reveal
Heat.
your answers, please.
The hearse?
The hearse. The hearse. She-Ra She-Ra Heat.
She-Ra Heat, yes.
The heat. The hearse. And okay, if you was having trouble with just those little ones, you're gonna have fun with this one.
Oh gosh!
Go mad.
Oh.
And David, this is you.
Oh, no, it's not for me. You can have it back.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. Don't you want it?
The China syndrome.
Close. Very close.
Ah, gosh. Killing me. You're killing me.
And your time is up. Do we actually have any answers on this one? No?
This film was like I think 1962 or something like that. The Death Phone.
The Death Phone.
The Death Phone. Absolutely. I don't know. I don't know.
You were very close. You were
Don't
very close.
answer the phone. Otherwise known as the Death Phone.
Yeah, there you go. Sure, you went
The Death Phone, yeah. Okay. Well, you can now relax. Your brains can now be relaxed because you're on the final round now. And hopefully, David, can you see this on the screen, David? David, can you see this?
No, I can't see anything on the screen.
Yes.
Jeez.
How bizarre. This is very strange. Okay, well, I guess what we'll do is I will put the picture up over two, and I will just tell you stuff that's on the poster. So on this poster, there is a guy with a helmet that's got sort of lasers coming out of his eyes. It says "Destruction to all he who touched or looked upon." It stars Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi. Obviously, it's not as good as looking at the poster, but
No, I don't know the film. I'd like to see it though. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, David. That's rough.
yeah, it's very strange. Never had this before. Welcome to technology. I reckon it's all Blood-Rah's fault because he said to me before we went live, "Well, congratulations to you to go in live." But see, it's you. You cursed me.
I cursed it. It's all my fault. Shouldn't have said anything.
He's like, I know how I'm going to win.
No, didn't appear.
Okay.
I can do.
Wow. Gents who could see the screen. What do we have?
The invisible ray.
There we
The
go.
invisible.
I wrote the man with the X-ray eyes, but I knew that was wrong.
Great film.
Oh. Okay. I'm really sorry about this, David.
I was able to see everything earlier on that came up, right at the very beginning.
It's very. That's my fault. It's very strange. You can see it at the beginning. Nope.
Ooh. Dennis O'Keefe.
Oh.
Val Luton. Oh.
I don't know what you should be doing now, David. I guess you could be entertaining yourself, I suppose, for a minute. Not
I don't
like
want
that.
to see that, man. I dread to think.
No.
There is a giant hand on the screen, though, but
You're the giant hands.
yes, it's hairy too. So that's what happens when you entertain yourself.
And it's
Sorry.
green. That can happen too if you do it too much.
Yeah.
Indeed, yes. Okay, gents. It's gone. What do we have?
It is gone.
Those who could see it.
The leopard people?
Yeah.
And I don't think that's right.
Oh, you're so close.
So close.
It's the leopard man.
So
close.
The leopard man.
So close.
Leopard man.
Okay.
Oh.
As you may have noticed, we are going up in decades. So we started in the 30s, we went to 40s, we are now in the 50s.
Okay.
Basil.
So now we go to the 60s. Do I get a point for that? Unless my maths.
Yeah, give him a point for
No, he was incorrect because the next one is actually from the 50s as well.
Oh.
David, the next one after. David, you say the next one's after next one's 60, I will give you 200 points.
I can't see the poster. Which would mean if I got it correct, I'd found a way to cheat. Shouldn't reward cheats.
It's a shame you can't see it. I'm right there on the cover there, lower left-hand side. That's me. So
it's not one of these fold-outs. You know, you open the magazine and
I can tell you who's in
the belly button.
David, I can tell you who's in the film. That might be a major clue. You've got Lon Chaney Jr., Bela Lugosi, John Carradine, Tor Johnson, and Basil Rathbone.
Oh.
Hell of a cast.
Yeah, I should be able to get that. No, I should, but I can't.
out of the evil brain of twisted scientist comes a fantastic robot army, crushing all barriers, feeding on beauty, lusting to claw the world apart.
It's not
I've
Plan
seen
9.
the movie, and none of that is in there.
Wizard of Mars is like that too.
Okay.
Exactly. Well, yeah, the Black Sleep.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
Yeah. It was the Black Sleep. The Black Sleep. Wow. You should.
Oh.
I would say David would get this, but of course he can't see it.
Ooh.
Indeed. Ooh.
Angela Stevens.
Does anybody actually know who CI Studios is? Because I think it might be something to do with you, David, actually, because it says David is getting no love. Give David some points. So based on I will ask CI Studios as you're watching. CI Studios, as David is currently in third place, how many points should I be giving David based on your just the fact that you're watching and cheering on these fine folk? That is your question. You don't get any points, I'm afraid, but David will if you give a correct answer. So how many points should I be giving David right now? Let's see what CI Studios comes back for, David. If you come back with only 5 points, then they're clearly no friend of yours. Okay. We're gonna get rid of it. It's gone. What have we
The
had?
Man with the Atom Brain.
Ow.
Oh, I did 4D Man. I don't know if you
Man?
can see there. 4D Man. There we go. It had Ray Milan in it.
Creature with the Atom Brain. I'm blowing individual words on these things.
Oh,
Creature with the Atom Brain. Oh, that's painful. That's painful.
Okay. I'm gonna keep checking on the
all right.
okay.
the comments for you, David, to see what. No, they're not getting back to you, David. They're not showing you any love. They say, "Well, I'm not giving you any love," and now they're not giving you any love.
Oh, some people are so fickle.
They are.
Shut your CI Studios. You're such a point tease. Wow. So at this precise moment in time, we are currently now in the 60s.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, CI Studios is back, and they've just informed us. Wait, I had to leave for a bit, so they're holding those points, those precious points for you, David. Oh, that's just wrong. What did I miss? Okay, CI Studios, what you need to do is, because you're the one that's saying David wasn't getting any love. So how many points should we be giving David? Currently, he's in last place. So how many points should we give him? That was your question before you abandoned David, left him alone, cold in the night, the bed. Getting colder and colder with the window open. No points coming in. That's your question. Let's see what you get. So, while CI Studios is thinking about that, let's get rid of that. And Al and Lord Blood-Rah, what do you have?
Adam Age Vampire.
Adam Age Vampire.
Adam,
Yep.
Congratulations,
A
gentlemen.
horror host
It's
staple.
Adam.
Yeah, one I've never won yet.
That's exactly what I was about to say, actually. Okay, you got a couple more, and then that's it. And then you can all relax. Hopefully.
Oh.
Oh,
So we're on the 70s now, gents.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, David, you are getting some love. CI Studios and my friend Lily Bell is also offering you 100 points. So is that 100 points each? So that's 200 points. Is that what that is?
Does that mean I win?
Or actually, no. Sorry. CI Studio says, thanks, Lee. Talk about being on the spot. So there you go. So I could say that Lily and CI Studios both said 100 points at the exact same time. So maybe they've counter-reduced the answer. So you get no points, I guess, maybe.
No? I'll hypnotize them.
I don't know. We're
Points.
Audrey Rose. There we go.
There you go.
Audrey Rose.
I couldn't pull the name up, but I knew the movie.
I wasn't entirely sure.
Audrey Rose.
I wasn't entirely sure if it was the full
That's
title.
what-
I was thinking The Haunting of Audrey Rose or something, but I
Yeah.
knew the name, Yeah. So
Guys,
Audrey
there's
Rose.
another movie literally called The Haunting of Somebody Else. Yeah.
Yeah, there's loads of those.
Oh yeah.
So this is you're now in. Yes, it's Linda Blair.
Linda Blair does horses. Sure, we can
So
show that
that's
movie.
it. Is it a gang film with Linda Blair?
Oh, you thinking Savage Streets? Is that what you're thinking?
No, I'm just taking a guess. You said Linda Blair, so it's either The Exorcist or Airport.
Okay, well, keep guessing Linda Blair film. So this is in the 70s. This Linda Blair film.
Well, you wouldn't get Linda Blair in the 60s, or she wouldn't be born.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nope. But she did do films in the 80s and 90s, which of course is still an option. To be fair, it's probably not one that she's well known for. I would have thought.
It's certainly not coming to mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody got that one at all. No. It
The
was
Equine
the
Exorcist?
slasher Summer of Fear. No, it
Nope.
wasn't. It definitely was. It's nothing to do with The Exorcist.
Or horses.
It's Summer of Fear.
Summer of Fear.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're in the 80s.
Oh, did you do one?
Oh, come on now.
Yes, CI Studios, it does indeed have a horse. Mind you, this film has a horse in it as well, but that's got nothing to do with the title. I'm waiting for us to get to the last picture, and then David go, I can see the pictures now. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I could at the beginning when we were doing all of the guessing on how much things cost. Didn't help though. I got them all wrong. Except for one.
Yeah, but you helped us get some of the other ones wrong too. So there.
Hey. The point is, you're having fun. That's the main thing. Well, I hope
Is that what we're doing?
anyway.
Well, it taught me don't buy anything on eBay.
Yeah. now you know. Now you know why.
Because I get it done.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's something Blood Farmers.
Al and Lord.
Something Blood Farmers, I think.
You think an invasion of the Blood Farmers? Is that what you're
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
It wasn't that. It was just before dawn.
Alrighty then.
No.
Just before dawn. All right. Huh.
But I can see where you're going. I can see where you're going with it because the way that bloke's standing and everything is pretty similar to that poster.
Well, I would have
Invasion of
sworn
the
that the
Blood
guy in the cowboy hat was Rory Calhoun. That's why I thought. I was thinking that was Rory Calhoun, but I guess not. Oh, well, anyway.
Okay.
Ooh.
2 left. In the early 80s again.
Oh, wow.
And there's not a lot to go on this one, really.
Not much.
Baby Jane grows up and does Dallas.
Correct. Well done. No.
I'm just going to throw out a title, so there.
Yeah, that's usually what people tend to do. And sometimes they get it on the money, and sometimes they fail miserably. So, let's see which one you have.
I went with
Backlit. What do you have?
I did The Entity.
Backlit. What do we have? The Entity. It was
Superstition.
Superstition.
Superstition everywhere.
1982.
Superstition.
Now, there was a bit of a story to this last one, but I guess I can't reveal it now until you both guess what it is. So
she wanted
again,
new
to say this
shoes.
is
He
your
wanted
last
dinner.
one. That's something the PC Brigade would not agree with.
Romancing the Stone.
Close.
Gull Pill? Someone's name was Gull Pill? Pillil?
Gulpilil.
Gulpilil, yeah. Someone's name was Gulpilil.
Okay.
Sonia Borg. I don't know any of these names. David might recognize David. It has a John Jarrett in it. If that means anything to you.
It's got David Gull. Yeah, Chanted Jimmy Blacksmith.
A giant freaking crocodile on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just said the chant of Jimmy Blacksmith.
Wow.
Never heard of that.
Let's see what the other two got.
John Jarrett, you
got anything? No.
Alligator Jones.
Alligator Jones. Alligator Jones.
Dark Age. Dark Age from 1987. It's an Australian film.
What is
I was thinking much earlier.
There you go.
David Gulpilil and John Jarrett, they're famous Aussie actors. You'll know John Jarrett because he plays Mick in that Psycho Killer one, the guy in the Outback.
Wolf Creek. Wolf Creek.
Wolf Creek.
Wolf Creek, yeah.
Okay. So, now before I reveal who is today's quiz on Haunted Hill winner,
I think we all know.
we will have one extra bit of promo. So this is, again, it's another book from A We Belong Dead. I recommend any of you that are watching or people that are actually on the show today should pick this up. So this is from the team that brought you the best-selling 70s Monsters Memories, a celebration of Peter Cushing, 2 Unsung Horrors books, and the book that you can currently see is on the screen now, and the Vincent Price book I mentioned earlier. So this one is a pictorial history of the horror cinema in the 20th century, loaded with stills, posters, lobby cards, and all sorts of history, all leading up from the science to the 1990s, plus Euro horror and Japanese horror, with cover art from the talented Graham Humphreys. And the forward is by Sarah Karloff, which I'm sure we don't need to go into who that is. So again, that is available from WeBelongDead.co.uk. It's £30 at the moment, as same with the Vincent Price one. They do sell out rather quickly because they only do a limited run on their books. So if you want it, go there, purchase, pre-order, whatever. But there you go. That's my bit of promo done. Let's go.
Oh, question.
Yeah, they are really.
What is 30 pounds in kilos?
30 pounds in kilos. I don't know what it is in kilos, but the book, I believe.
17?
Because 30 pounds is pretty heavy.
No, I meant pounds, as in British money.
I know what you mean. Before we went decimal here, we had pounds.
It also begs the question, pounds of what?
Yes.
Ah, well, I remember the song.
Pounds.
They had a big song on the TV.
So,
in come the dollars and in come the cents, out go the pounds and the shillings and the pence. Be prepared, folks, when the coins begin to mix on the 14th of February, 1966. We went decimal.
Welcome to Australian Got Talent. Congratulations, David, you've gone through.
I'm going to buy your paper.
So, I think it's too late. You had your chance. You had your chance to sing.
Yeah.
You missed out. Lord,
we're on a Christmas album.
Everybody else is singing. That's it. You can all join a Horror Host Christmas album, singing classic songs like I don't know.
It's a monster's holiday
for Christmas. You can kill me too.
Well, that's not a very cheerful Christmas song.
Depends on who you're killing. I mean,
so
I got a list.
Oh yeah, I suppose yeah. I think everybody's got a list. So we are going to go around to reveal who came third. David, are you surprised? You came third, David.
I won.
With the help.
He came third.
No,
he won number 3. Yay!
But you were hobbled at the gate, man.
Yeah, true.
Yes, you were hobbled. But on the plus side, you did get some extra points from some fans who were watching. So you should thank CI Studios and Lily for extra points.
Those are the points.
So, in second place, we have Al.
Yes, I'm second place,
David
but I
had
try harder.
Yeah. David had 40 points before he got hobbled. Jerry. But then he gained 100 points just by fans alone. Fans' pure pleasure of watching him on screen got him an extra 100 points. Right. So he had 140. Al had 145. So it was very, very close.
Oh!
But unsurprisingly, considering there's only 3 of you here, your winner and this week's The Quiz on Haunted Hill winner is Lord Blood-Rah with 272.
I may have won, but there's an asterisk next to my name because David had technical issues. So
yes.
Oh no, that's not. You won that, and you would have won that regardless. You just had your knowledge is just impeccable. So don't be take the win when you've won it.
Thank you, David. Thank you.
David, Lord Blood-Rah was just saying then that there is an asterisk on the end of his ring, and I believe the next thing he was about to say was, "We will have to come back again." I think that's what he was about to say. Was that what he was about to say?
I'm here.
Yes, indeed.
So,
oh yeah, I'm a masochist. I love being beaten.
Well, Well, I would be more than happy to have you all back again in the future.
Wonderful.
So, CI says congrats to all. So, yes, of course, congratulations to you all. And, of course, thanks for playing. And
thank you.
Send me your links after this. And I'll put the YouTube description box for everybody to check out. And, yes, hopefully the charities that you've all been playing for today have got a bit of money their way. So,
can only help.
Thanks for all playing, everybody. And it's time to go. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
Do we sing some special song, you know, like